about what you knew going into this game, different position, and then what you're looking forward to after maybe celebrating with family.
Well, I knew coming in this game they had probably one of the best rushers outside of us. So I knew I had to be on my P's and Q's for sure. Outside my position, it is what it is. I knew once the situation arose, I may have had to play tackle. I haven't played since high school, but I was like, you know what, played it once, I can play it again. But I got great preparation this week, a lot of help from the defense. I want to shout out like CJ Hicks, JT, Jack, Arvell, all those guys that really helped me try to get my feet back in tackle, try to make me as prepared as I can be. But it's great to win in these type of environments. It wasn't easy. We had to get out the mud a little bit. But, at the end of the day, it's a win column. So that's what we're happy about.
Donovan, what's the hardest thing about making the transition from left guard to left tackle?
It's the different personnel you go up against. At guard, you're going against guys who are about 300 plus. And when you pass that, you take 2 steps and they're running into your face, trying to bull rush or work a move on you. At tackle, man, you're in an island almost, and you're going against guys who are as fast as, if not as fast as, wideouts. You're going against guys who, probably for me at least, probably 50 pounds less than me. So just had to get out my stance a little bit and see what I could do on the edge. But it's definitely not the same position. I'm not saying I had a Herculean performance by any means, but I had helped by a lot of guys giving me the right spot. But I was proud of what we did on the field, and so we can take this momentum and keep going.
Donovan, what was that? When you do get beat, how do you bounce back? How do you prevent that from maybe breaking your confidence? Because you had a couple of times when you were going against a really good play.
It's a part of the game. Obviously, I prefer if it didn't happen. I'm a very competitive person, so yeah, I was mad at myself. There are a couple things I wish I could take back, but at the end of the day, you can't let one play drag you down and have one bad play turn into 3. And so we do a whiteboard mentality. Once you have a bad play, you just wipe the whiteboard and you start fresh and go all over again. So yeah, there are a couple blocks out there that I was not proud of, but at the end of the day, I knew I had my brothers had my back and I had theirs, so we just got to keep on going.
Why'd you guys run the ball better today?
What was the key?
Yeah.
We just had to drop our nuts. I felt like we didn't run the ball well against Nebraska, obviously. So we're just like, hey man, we're not gonna make it a 2-week thing. We gotta run the damn ball. So we knew with the talent we have behind us and the team we have behind us, we're like, bro, we're gonna run the ball. And so once the situation arose where we had to run to win the game, we're like, come on now, this is where all the film sessions, all the teachings, all the practices we do come down to this. So we're like, come on, let's run the ball.
For Carson to step in the way that he did at left guard, how impressive was it to see him come in?
We all knew he had. He played what, 11 games last year, and so we knew he was going to be fine. There was no concern whatsoever. Carson coming out left guard, we knew he was going to dominate. It's almost like having a second coach on the field like with him and Seth, and so it makes things a lot easier. And he came with great confidence, and he had a pretty good job.
What did you read about Will Howard overcoming the 2 mistakes and to play well enough for you guys?
It's just who Will is, man. He makes if he does make a bad play, he overcomes that and goes to the next play, and he leads our team to victory, man. The couple of plays that he did have, we're like, hey man, it's all right. We drove the field once, we'll do it again. So we weren't dogging on him. We were just like, hey man, let's just do it again. We did it once, we can just go out there and do it again.
How much would this team prove today? Toughness, grit. What would you say it would be?
Just being able to win late. We knew that this game was going to be won in the fourth quarter. It has been for many years now, and so we weren't surprised going into halftime when it was close, and we weren't surprised when it was close going into the fourth quarter. We just knew we had to keep on fighting.
You guys always win those games in the fourth quarter against Penn State. How does that happen?
Just the game plan and training we did do beforehand. I'm not gonna say it's some special thing that we do every week, it's just something we do week to week. Just going in Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then getting prepared for Saturday.
Did you ever tell your line mates something special before that last drive? What was the inspiration?
No, we didn't say anything important. We knew that we were backed up. We were really on almost the half-foot line, so we're like, let's just go one play at a time. Coach Locke comes up to us in huddle all the times like, hey, just go one play at a time. He's like, don't worry about getting 99 yards here. Just worry about getting the first down here. We'll go from there. So when we had the first play coming out, we got 6 yards out of that. We're like, hey, we'll be all right.
How much fun was that final drive? I mean, to salt the game away, to do it.
That was fun. As an offensive lineman, those are the drives you dream of. Just running the ball and just winning the game for your team. Every time a timeout was called, either us or by them, the whole defense was like, "O-line, y'all got this, man. Just keep running the ball, keep running the ball." And so having that confidence with our team just translated to what we did on the field.
Donovan, thank you.
Appreciate it.